Hey everybody, it's Mrs. R, your co-video substitute teacher, and just a second here. I wanted to talk to you about vegetables. Anybody know what this is? This is a radish. If you look really close, you can actually see the stem. Now, usually when I eat these, I actually cut this piece off, but I thought it would be fun to see. This little thing is not the stem that goes up. This is actually a root that goes down. This grows underground and leafy parts come up. And if you're a kid, I can pretty much guarantee you don't like these because they're actually kind of spicy. They're crunchy like a carrot and they grow a lot like a carrot, but they tend to be really spicy. And as a kid, you don't like them. As a grown up, maybe you do. I do. But I thought I would point it out because I was thinking about radishes and carrots, leafy greens like salads. These are foods I really like, and they're foods that are healthy. But my son will not eat a salad. The funny thing is if I cook spinach, he'll eat cooked spinach, but he won't eat any leafy greens. He won't eat them in like raw form. He'll eat them in cooked form. And a lot of kids feel this way. Some of them like salads only if it's ranch dressing or only if it's Italian from Olive Garden or something. But we all have things we like and dislike. But eating healthy is actually really important. And there's a trick to learning how to do it. Because let's face it, there's no trick to learning how to like a cupcake. You try a cupcake one time, you are in love with cupcakes. You don't have to learn it. Nobody has to teach that to you. You don't like, oh, I don't know, this sweet, delicious icing on this cupcake. No, we pretty much all like cupcakes the first time, right? Most of us anyways. But healthy foods can be different. And so I thought I'd read you a story today called Rabbit Food. There's a lot of people who say if you're eating a salad, they're like, oh, you're eating rabbit food. Because a lot of people think of vegetables as rabbit food because guess what rabbits eat? Vegetables. They like them. They like some fruit too. But this story is going to be about somebody who doesn't like it. And guess what? It's not going to be, rabbit's friend the dog or something. No, it's a rabbit who does not like rabbit food. Let's find out. Celery, tomatoes, peas, carrots, and mushrooms. That's rabbit food. Danny and Debbie love all of it. John doesn't. Don't you want to grow up big and strong? Asked his mom. Has your mom ever said that to you? Eat your vegetables so you grow up big and strong? By the way, it's not a lie. It's true. It also makes your brain smarter, all kinds of things. But you're probably tired of hearing it, right? Yeah, so's he. No, look at how big those letters are. No, says John. Why not? Asked Dad. Because grown-ups eat celery and tomatoes and peas and carrots, says John. And worst of all, mushrooms. He does not like the mushrooms. The truth is, John hardly eats any rabbit food at all. Maybe he's just not hungry enough, says Mom. Maybe Uncle Bunny can help, says Dad. Dad makes a quick telephone call. See? And the very next day, that's an old-fashioned phone. The very next day, it's not a cell phone. That's wired to the wall. You don't see that too often anymore. Uncle Bunny arrives. Everyone is glad to see him. Now we're off for the weekend, says Mom. Uncle Bunny will look after you. There's food in the kitchen, says Dad. And please, see that John eats some of everything. No problem, says Uncle Bunny. Hint, I bet there's a problem. Yeah, you know. At lunchtime, John builds a bridge with the celery, carrots, tomatoes, and carrots. Eat up, says Uncle Bunny. They're delicious. Yuck, says John. Eat your rabbit food and you'll grow big and strong like me, says Uncle Bunny. But when no one was looking, oh, this is very interesting. Uncle Bunny hides his carrots under his napkin. Uncle Bunny? Uncle Bunny does. Huh. At supper, John makes a cave with his toast and he hides his peas and mushrooms underneath. Try some, says Uncle Bunny. Just one teeny tiny bite, they're good for you. Yuck, says John. Eat your rabbit food and you'll grow big and strong like me, says Uncle Bunny. But when no one was looking, Uncle Bunny hides his carrots in the flower pot. The next morning, they all played soccer. And then bunny jump. And then tug of war. Oh, they've had a huge day of playing. Whew, that uses a lot of energy. They get quite hungry. Everyone, even John, digs into Sunday lunch. It's baked potato rabbits. Okay, not like actual rabbits, but it's baked potatoes that are made to look like rabbits, little rabbit faces. It says the eyes are peas, the noses are mushrooms, the mouths are pieces of tomato, the whiskers are pieces of celery, and the ears are carrots. That is all except Uncle Bunny's rabbit. Look at that. Why doesn't your rabbit have ears, Uncle Bunny? Theirs all have carrot ears. Uncle Bunny doesn't seem to hear. Hurry up and eat, he says. We're off to climb a mountain this afternoon. Debbie reaches the mountaintop first. Here they are going up. That evening, everyone is very hungry. Uncle Bunny puts what's left of the food on the table, but first he wants to watch the news. Help yourselves, he tells the little rabbits. John is so hungry, he eats lots of everything. Now, Uncle Bunny wants some food too, but there's not a scrap left on the table. And that's all that's left in the kitchen is a bunch of carrots, right? You don't like carrots, do you, Uncle? Says John. Well, no, says Uncle Bunny. Look at him. Oh, he's not happy. But they're delicious, yells John. And everyone jumps on Uncle Bunny. They're good for you. Just try a little. Just one teeny tiny bite. You'll grow big and strong like us. Oh yeah, they've heard the lines. They can say it back, can't they? Well, Uncle Bunny bites off a very tiny piece of carrot. He chews it very slowly. And he bites off another tiny piece. And another. Just then, Mom and Dad appear. I got home, hey. I did the best jump, Danny tells them. I climbed the mountaintop first, says Debbie. I ate celery and tomatoes and carrots and peas, said John. And mushrooms. Look at all their faces. They're like, what? He ate mushrooms? That's crazy. He never eats that. Mom and Dad are delighted. However did you do it, Uncle Bunny? Says Dad. You're terrific, says Mom. Uncle Bunny doesn't answer because his mouth is full of carrots. In fact, he says at last, they're not that bad. He's having, look, his glasses are falling off. He really likes these carrots. I really like carrots. And that's the end of the story. Wait, you mean they tried the foods they didn't like? And then they ate them? Huh. I have the same confused expression that this Uncle Bunny has. This is because, as the story is hinting at, sometimes foods you don't like, when you try again later, you like them. I really hated lima beans, all up until about 11 years ago. 11 years ago, I had my son, and when I was pregnant with him, for some reason, I was at a place, I thought, I'm going to try the lima beans. I can't even tell you why I tried them. It was weird, but I liked them. I went back and got more, and I actually eat lima beans all the time now. So I went years and years and, okay, maybe I'm kind of old, but not that old, but it was a lot of years, and I never liked lima beans, and all of a sudden I like them. My middle child didn't like, oh my gosh, any vegetables at all. And then she was like, oh, I like corn. That was like at about age 5 or 6. Corn isn't even a vegetable. we count it as a vegetable and it's really delicious, but technically it's what's called a grain. It's actually closer to oatmeal than it is to peas. So I kept hoping. I was like, oh my gosh, she's not eating any vegetables. She's not getting her vitamins. Then one day, she liked a vegetable that most kids don't like. So she was like, I don't know, first grade. She was like, I really like Brussels sprouts. I literally thought maybe she didn't know what Brussels sprouts are. I'm like, are you sure you mean Brussels sprouts? They're round. They look like miniature cabbages. And she's like, yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, wait, you like those? Thinking most kids really like green beans. Broccoli is a fave. She didn't like those, but she liked Brussels sprouts. Turned out, though, sometimes it's about having it cooked differently. There are foods out there that I don't like if they're made this way, but I love them made that way. For instance, a lot of people aren't big fans of broccoli unless it has cheese sauce on it, and then people love it. And that's okay. It's okay to like it a certain way and not another way. It's also okay not to like a food. I'm looking at you, okra. I don't eat okra. I don't like okra. Okay, actually, I'll eat it in a soup. So a good vegetable soup or gumbo, yeah, that's okay. I'll eat okra in that. I know it's weird. I have exceptions. But that means that sometimes a food that's in something else might actually be good. Now, the rabbits eat everything raw, right like out of the garden. Just like, this is cold if you could touch it. It came out of my fridge. And it doesn't have sauce on it. Now, to be fair, I like to dip it in ranch. That's pretty good. But that's not what this one was like, and I liked it. It's okay not to like a food. It's almost never okay not to try it. So, while we're all stuck at home, or now that restaurants are starting to open, maybe you could try something new. But remember, eating healthy is important. All that rabbit food has the most vitamins. Cupcakes are amazing. No vitamins in cupcakes. They will not make you grow big and strong and smart. They won't. So, try to be like John and Uncle Bunny and try some new foods. Try foods that you didn't like before to see if maybe you've changed your mind and like them now, because that happens all the time. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.